Hello everyone, welcome on back to Calm's Den Farm. Try to start in kind of a straight line here. I know I'm not getting that edge, it's just so I can hopefully be on a straight edge and they can kind of turn and do their own thing. We will be renting another harvester. I think it'll only be for this month though, so if we don't finish this field, we'll just have the class finish it. Then I'll probably have to go to the sorghum field after that next month. Also known as the finale. Coming up soon, really soon. It's almost surprising in a sense. Like it feels like just the other day we just started this, but alright, for harvesters, I was looking at this one. Yes. This one has a larger max capacity, but once you go in here, the price is significantly more once you actually go in here, because like the engine is a mandatory thing that's $52,000. I'm not sure why that's not just the base price. I don't know. So we'll need grain tank extensions. Otherwise, I think this will be... Yeah, we'll have a rear hitch too, just so we can actually bring the header over. That would be kind of nice. Little extension. That would be nice, actually. So we'll lease that. $11,000. Not too bad. Then we'll have the header, which I decided on this one. Yes. What, 41-foot header? Something like that. It's, of course, a nice John Deere one again. And any combinations... We will get this one, I guess. Why not? And we'll lease that as well. Looks like they're turning around, I think. They will be missing some just because... Yeah. They will miss some up at the top just because I didn't go around once. That will be something we'll have to do, but... Hopefully the landowner for this grass field doesn't mind, but we're using his grass field as a bit of a home base at the current moment. We literally have, our trailer here and everything. Now this will be going up at the top of the field. I'll have to try to keep up with him with our one trailer. Next month we'll have two. I think I'll lease another one. Just since we'll have probably some harvesting going on as well as selling, we'll need another trailer. We do have the one with a little bit of barley in it, but that's like 10,000 liters per capacity. It's not much. Not much. Honestly, with two harvesters, this might take 2 months already. We'll see. We may hold on to this 1 month more, and we'll see. It's just kind of depends on how far we get in this. Oh. I suppose we gotta unfold everything, which... doesn't look like there's much to be unfolded outside of the steps. Oh, we'll send that one off as well. How was this one doing? 69% full, and it's almost 3 trips done. Not too bad. We'll get into this and we'll get it unloaded though. That gives us a little bit of a buffer time where we can rent the drill, get it filled up with seeds and everything, and hopefully brought to the field before any of the combines are full. But this is a big field. Absolutely massive. This is the big money maker, though. It's not the biggest field on the map, but it's one of the biggest. Well, I hit the tree, so hopefully they're unloaded. It looks like they're fairly unloaded at least. So we'll hop over here. We will rent the same one we did just the last time. This one? Yeah, this looks about right. There's a standard planter, standard capacity. Doesn't need to be anything too special. Oh, and 1 bag of seeds. Just to be safe, 1 bag. It's possible we already have enough there for seeds. It's just, I'd rather be safe than, well, driving back here to pick up more. Especially when, you know, we're only doing it so we can sell the field, really. You know, I didn't check if this is one of the other ones. Oh, yeah, okay, it is one of the modded ones. Let's put linseed. There we go. Little map exclusive crop. We still have like 12,000 liters of seeds at the farm. I think all in all that should get us where we need to be to make it through the whole field. I really hope this is enough seeds. I really do. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie. Just because it's not like a small field. It's not huge either, but granted, what we could do would cost a decent amount of money. If we have just like 1 strip left, we could just turn on a worker with the worker buys seeds. It would probably be fairly decent for us. Let's see, it's just dropping money fairly quick. I guess that's what 2 workers does, huh? Yeah, we've already dropped a decent amount of seeds just from that little bit, so I'm sure we'll be struggling, I guess. Let's just hop over and check harvesters. Alright, so I'm gonna get them both emptied. Then we can do some planting. This one's going the wrong direction, but like I've said before, I do have crop destruction off on this series for this exact reason. So we can unload on the move no matter which direction they're going. Really just a time saver more than anything. Honestly, they are making a lot of progress on this field. They're what? 5 strips? 6 strips done? Obviously, we'll still have the edges. I recognize that. We'll have all of the edges still to do. I didn't go for a bigger pipe, so hopefully this works. Just barely, kinda, sorta. I probably should have went with the longer pipe. Literally, if it was just that much big, longer, we could actually do it on the move without jamming them up. So that kind of sucks, but we can't reconfigure after it's been leased. Kind of get what you get. If you don't buy it, lease it right the first time, you're kind of screwed. Alright. Let's get backed up and out of the way here. Oh. They should be able to both go quite a ways before they have any issues, so. Well, let's start a time lapse. We should be able to finish up this field fairly quickly. It's not a huge field. So, I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
You don't know the things I do to make you feel right, make you feel alright. And everything you wanna know, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Spreading for so long, spreading for so long. Do you feel right? Do you feel right? This is all I wanna know. Are you telling me that you'll be by my side when I wake up at night? Oh, and everything you wanna know, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I love the city lights when you never look so bright. Oh, this is all I wanna know. Tell me you feel alright.
Alright, so we're on the final stretch for this field. And the seeds are going to be really, really close. As you can tell, we missed a lot too. Like, I'll be honest, I was trying to make the most out of it. Like, trying to be right on the edge of what was just planted. That way we don't, plant too far over or anything. And, raising up a little bit early. I did that a couple times too. Doing whatever I could, and I think this is gonna make it barely to the end. But 90 liters. Now let's get this large chunk. If we can do this large chunk, we'll be fine. I'm gonna start on the largest side too. It'll look the best then if we do run out in the middle here. Uh, 40, 32, 31, 30 exactly. We're going to use like every little bit of this seed. I think I might just go around and just use the little bit here that we have. A lot of it's just really small portions that I missed, and then like this whole side I completely missed too. Oh dang, this thing is actually going quite far now. 5 liters? Like, I suppose a lot of the rows are shut off. But 2, 1, and we're out. Alright, well, we'll get this. Least. Okay, we'll get this returned. For the time being, we'll leave this tractor over here. We're not going to sell the field right now. We'll do that soon, though. Oh, of course. That is nearly full. And this is nearly full as well. I do have to say, wow, we are clearing this field awfully fast. We'll just fill up the trailer with this, and then I'll have to bring it to the silo. We'll still have all the little bits here and there to pick up on like the edge and stuff, which is expected. Kind of expected going into this that we would have to do, the edges ourselves, either at the start or towards the end. We'll make the drive up to this silo. Why are they just reversing? Workers, that's all I gotta say. Workers. I don't know if they got a little too close to the tree and it like scared them. I don't know. Oh, I suppose the class is... Oh, sliding. The class is once again 80% full. I think it will completely fill up, so... We probably should have tried to get this trailer emptied earlier, but I also kind of wanted to get... Oh, careful, careful. I also wanted to try to get the planting done. Yeah, right now I think a worker I is nearly full too. I'll probably return the John Deere once we're done here. I don't think we'll worry about it for next month. $790,000 at max. Alright, that is done. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I noticed that that class combine actually has a grain extension that you could put on. We don't have it on. I noticed that when I was looking at which harvester to rent. Okay, be awfully careful here. Don't hit the header. Also, like, almost hit the header. It's a balancing act. It really is. Now this should have, what, probably 15,000 liters in it? I think this trailer should last the rest of the field, I would imagine. The first one lasted pretty long, so... Same time, this will be, what, 25,000 liters? Yeah, so this is going to be halfway full already. Oh, don't go too fast. This one seems to have a slower unload rate than the class does. Might just be because of how big the grain bin is, too. There we go. We're 60% full. Wow. I feel like we're going to get more than 20,000 liters from this, though. So I'm just going to go up. Well, I'll just quickly unload this, and I'll just come back. Then we'll probably do a little bit of harvesting ourselves. Which, I mean, we'll probably just do all the edges and stuff with one of the two harvesters. We'll see. We'll see which one we decide to take over. Alright, so we are back here. Back at the field. I think I'm going to take over the class. This has the smaller grain tank, so it's not going to be able to go as far without, you know, us unloading it anyways, so it'll be perfect for us just to take over it. Although, yes, the header is a little bit smaller, so obviously on, like, these edges... It's going to take two shots at it to get all of it, but and I did fill up the clothing factory probably for the last time. I think we have about 8,000 liters of wool last I checked, and a little bit of cotton still to go through. So whatever wool we'll get now will just be sold as wool. We're not just going to sit around and wait for it all to be turned into clothes, unfortunately. Be nice if you could. Be nice if you could. I suppose I should get this unloaded before we start trying to take the long way around. I'm sure it would fill up eventually. Well, I'm not sure if the John Deere will finish this by itself. Maybe we'll let the class go back on. We'll see. What's the John Deere at? 43%? He still got a lot to go, but you know, they can make at least majority of that done fairly quick. But somebody has to do all the edges, and that will be us. Mainly because, well, workers surely is not going to do it. Well, I'm going to start up a time lapse. We'll do all the edges here, and we'll probably will finish up the soybean harvest, I think, in the said time lapse. So I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we'll just send off a worker in this direction. And we need to get that one unloaded. That way it can, well, finish its last pretty small bit. Tell me you couldn't try to fit that in there. You're not full until it starts raining down on the cab. I think that's how it works, right? Well, we're almost done. That's, I'll say it's pretty quick work. Pretty quick work. I'll probably hop into this real quick. Oh, come on, let me in. Let me in. There we go. We'll dismiss the worker here. I'm just going to quickly finish this, and then that can, you know, unload. Well, we are probably going to grab that one because that'll be done real shortly. Then we can get this John Deere harvester returned. Go nice and slow. Try not to hit the header too much. Although we could just back up like that. That works pretty well too. Well, looks like there's no extra pieces or anything that was missed from the John Deere. For the most part, the John Deere honestly probably did a better job. What it seemed like. I don't know if there's less trees. At least like on the edges. Might just be luck of the draw of which worker you get, I guess. That little bit there. Every little bit counts. Every little bit. Wow. Well, I would imagine we would be sitting close to $1 million off of soybeans now. And we have, what, 200,000 in clothes? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We'll have a little bit of wool and stuff, which hopefully I can find a sell point that accepts wool and clothing. Because then I'll just load them up together and sell them. There won't be that much wool. Well, when I say not that much, probably like 8,000 liters. That seems like what it does in a month. And we'll shut that one off. Grab this and go and put it in the silo. I will return the John Deere. It'll just be off camera. I'm just gonna take a thumbnail. That's all. But I will do it right away off camera as soon as that is done. So just so nobody gets worried that I'm gonna forget about it. I suppose we'd have all the grass to sell too if you really wanna try to get every little bit. Not sure if I'm gonna go that far though. Oh. The thing is with the grass, it's not worth that much. I knew I was going to hit that too. Sometimes I do really good at backing up in here, and other times it's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. And that is empty. We can turn that off. And we are now over $1 million in soybeans. Right now, at the current value we are. Yeah, we don't have a lot of eggs. It's gonna be 20-some thousand. I'm kind of surprised it's that good of a price, honestly. Yeah, decent amount in clothing. It's not gonna be 200,000. The price just, it's not there. It's just not there. This is one of the worst times. So. But everybody should be good until next month for the animals. Yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the finale. Bye.